a new popular game, Minecraft. Now, this game has probably a lot of tutorials, but I am going to help you try to get through and survive for life. Now, first of all, I'm just going to jump right into things, and this is going to be a complete tutorial about everything I know about Minecraft. Now, first of all, we gotta jump into the game. So start by clicking single player and making a new world. I am just going to name the world tutorial. Now, you can choose game modes here, but don't worry about that. Survival is what we currently want. Now, when you go into more world options, we can see we have generated structures, world type, and a lot of other things. Now, you can do whatever you want with these. These don't really matter, but you can do what you want. Personally, my preference is allow cheats on, off, default, on. Okay. Now that we're done, you can click on to create new world. Create new world. And it will start loading up your world. This may take a while, but usually it doesn't take that long. And of course I'm being defied by how long it is taking to build this world. Usually it doesn't take this long though, so it might just be me having a slow computer. There we go. Now you see it's downloading the terrain and preparing for us to play. Now, this is going to take a while, but it'll spawn in a brand new world full of creatures and wood and anything you could ever think of. At least, maybe not. Now, as you can see, I have a little glitch here. This isn't supposed to happen, but the world should... Okay, here we go. We're in the brand new Minecraft world with so much to explore. First off is the controls. Standard controls are WASD to move. And now there's also the spacebar to jump. Pretty standard controls. As you can see, I have this little bar down there that I'll get to later. Right now, you see this tree. Right here. You want to harvest this tree so that you can get the minerals and be able to create stuff with this tree. You need to hold down left click with your mouse. And you have to hold it down. You can't just start pressing it because then it'll just punch it in and won't completely break it. So hold it down for a long time and it should break. There you go. You got oak wood. Don't worry about this for now. Now, you can break the leaves above, and as you'll see, it won't drop anything. But then break the piece of wood above it. You can keep the wood at the bottom because that will help you jump up and reach the wood that's at the very top. As you can see, now this might take a while, but you want about 10 to 15 wood on your first day. Because, I forgot to mention this, but you have a time limit. As soon as the sun sets down the other side, it's going to become dark and nasty creatures are going to come out and try to bite you or shoot arrows at you or try to eat your brains. Now, as you continue collecting wood, you might see that this right here is stupid things. First of all, you can press E to open your inventory. This shows every single item that you have on you. This is also where collected items will go. And as you can see, there is me. I'm not that beautiful, but it's me. Then you see this hotbar down here, how that little selection box is moving. That's because of the scroll wheel on your mouse. You can also select it by pressing 1 for first light, 2 for second, 3rd for third, and so on and so on. Now I'm going to continue punching wood, but as you can see, right there is a little meat pop thingy. That's actually called the hunger bar, but that's what it's supposed to be. I always call it meat pops. Now, that will start going down if you do too much work. When that bar gets completely lost of all of its hunger bars, you're going to start losing health, as seen right here. Now, because of this, you're going to want to take close attention to both. If your hunger bar is at full, then you'll continue to regenerate hearts. But how do you get your hunger bar up? Well, the obvious way is to eat. To eat, though, you need food. In Minecraft, there are many ways to get food. One is through farming type things, like making bread, potatoes, carrots. The other way is to slay some animals with your bare hands. I see some chickens over there. Now that way will get you some meat that can be cooked up and eaten. Now, as you can see, here's a different kind of wood. This is birch. This wood is different. It doesn't have anything special about it. It just means that it will produce a different type of looking wood. It still functions the exact same. As soon as I take down this tree, I'll be ready to move on to what you want to do afterwards. Now, currently Minecraft is in 1.8. It can be any amount of time. The game gets updated to add new things. I'm currently in the latest update, 1.8.1. And a lot of new things have been added, so I'm going to try to cover the new things when they come out. Okay, so while you're here, I see some chickens around me. Now, chickens can be killed for some raw chicken. And that makes good KFC, so I want to kill it. To be honest, there are 4 types of passive animals. Actually, if you want to consider, there are 7 passive animals in the game. There are the 4 main food providers that are chicken, pig, sheep, and cow. Then there are bunnies, which are just recently been added. And then finally, there are the 2 pets you can have, which are dog and cat, also known as wolf and ocelot. Now, as you see, I've killed 2, but you always want to keep 2 so that they can reproduce. Now, once you've gotten your materials, you want to check on the time again to see how much you have. Now, you have enough. Now that you have oak wood and birch wood, you can craft yourself a little shelter. This is going to be really useful for making it through the night. So there are 2 real ways to make a shelter. First of all is you can just build yourself a little house out of wood, which is really effective, but I wouldn't recommend this early in the game. Otherwise, you can break down some blocks and dig yourself a shelter. Now here's something I forgot to mention earlier. If you have some birch wood and oak wood and you need to place them down, you just press right click. Simple as that. Now I want it back because I don't want to waste all of my wood on just placing it down. So, once you choose a good hillside or something to put your stuff into, you can start digging. Now, I think right here will be a good place to dig. Now, you want to give yourself a little bit of room, but as you can see, you'll hit this stuff, and under me you'll see I have this stuff, these blocks. Now these you can start breaking, but they won't give you anything. What you really want to do is take a look at this crafting thing. Now this game is not just about breaking materials and placing them down. It also has an intricate crafting system where you can make stuff out of the existing stuff you have. So as you can see, if you take some oak woods and place them in there, you get oak wood planks. What does this mean? Now, with these oak wood planks, you can do something very useful with them and make it one of the most useful things you'll have in this game, the crafting table. Now, the crafting table is very useful as it expands your crafting to make more complex items. So now you want more oak wood planks, and about 8 will do for what we want to do right now. Now, if you take 2 oak wood planks on top of each other, you're going to get sticks. Sticks can be used as another form of wood to make stuff. Now here's when you get into your main things. You want to make some tools. So, you kind of shape the tool in real life. First one up is a pickaxe. As you can see, it kind of looks like a pickaxe. Now, this will let you harvest these actual blocks, and as you can see, I got cobblestone instead of it just giving me nothing. Now, I'll fill that in because I don't need that right now. Now, with a little bit of cobblestone, you'll probably want to get 3 of them so you can upgrade your pickaxe. What do I mean by upgrading? Well, I mean that you can take it and make a whole new pickaxe, which is this. This makes it much faster and can harvest more complex materials. Now, after you dig around a little bit, you find other stuff. You might find diorite, which really isn't that good, but if you're lucky, you may find some coal and iron ore. Now, that is very good because coal is one of the main things you need. If you don't, like I have currently, you might need to improvise a little. What do I mean by improvise? Well, I mean that you're going to need to make it yourself. With 8 cobblestone, you can make a little circle in the crafting table, or square as it probably should be, and craft yourself a furnace. This furnace can then smelt up wood to get charcoal. Now, of course, to smoke the wood, you're going to need some fuel support. So, oak wood planks is what I would recommend. 2 oak wood planks should be enough to cook 3 oak wood, and then you'll have enough charcoal to make it through your first night. Now, as you can see, I'm getting a bit peckish, so I'm going to start cooking up this food as soon as this wood is done. Currently, I think I will just work on expanding my base, maybe looking around for future spots to harvest materials. Now, as you can see, the sun is starting to set. I can't quite see it. There it is. Once that head tips over the edge of the horizon and we can't see it anymore, monsters are going to come out. But there are ways to stop them besides just locking yourself into a room. Charcoal is done. There is a way to make something that will change your life in Minecraft for a long time. That will change your life if you didn't know how to make it beforehand. It is the door. The door won't let mobs in, but you can open and close it to let yourself in and out. So, as you can see, opens, close. And if a zombie or a skeleton was trying to get in here, they wouldn't know how to do anything. Now, let me just show you something here. This is a difficulty setting, which shows how hard the game is: normal, hard, and peaceful and easy. Peaceful is where nothing really can hurt you. Easy is the easiest mode of the mode I'm playing on. Normal is normal, and hard, there's something special. Zombies will actually start breaking down your door. Now, I wouldn't recommend playing on hard, but if you are on hard, you can do something. You can place this door on this block, and then break this block so the zombies won't be able to break it. You won't understand why, but that's just how it works. Now, with this chicken, you can cook it up, and then you'll get something very important to surviving your first night. Well, that's how I'm going to go and look out to see if I can show you some of the other mobs in Minecraft. But always be watchful of that time. If it seems to start to be getting dark, immediately run home to your shelter. There's another chicken, which I think I'll happen to kill for more food. As you can see, the chicken seems to slowly be falling to the ground. Killed it, and it got my stuff. Now, I do not want to waste my furnace power, so I'm going to go and throw this in. 2 wood blocks can cook 3 items. So, I want to make the most of those 3 items. Oh, looks like it's already done, and that's there. Now's a good time to show you eating. Now, sometime you'll need to eat. Doesn't matter when and how, but as soon as this hunger bar comes down, you'll need to eat. Different items in Minecraft heal different amounts of hunger, but chicken is one of the okay ones. It'll give you back 3 full hunger bars. I know, how great! You probably already lost 5. Well, to eat it, you do the same thing that you would do to place down blocks. You have to press right click and hold. And then you can see I nibble on it, and look, my hunger bar started coming back. Yippee! I won't starve! Now, the moon's starting to rise and it's getting dark. This is pretty much the end of your first day. And if you're like me, you don't have any ways to go out during the night. So, what you want to do is you want to make sure that your shelter is not dark and you aren't living in a gloomy basement type feel. So, take some of the coal and place it on there. You'll get some torches. No need to light them, just put them down. Make sure it's not nearby wood, and accidentally place down a birch sapling. Sorry about that. There you go. And as you can see, this whole room is now as light as it was during the day. Now I'm going to place down all of my torches for now, just so it's completely light. And if I have time, I might actually take one and run outside and place it on my doorstep so nothing appears right there in the morning. Now once you're here, there's not much you can do except sit here and wait. Now, what I might recommend though is to start mining a bit farther. Now, as you can see around here, you can get more stone to craft more materials. For example, different axes, hoes, and shovels, and swords are different things. But right now, maybe you want to mine a little bit. Maybe you want to do some other stuff, experiment with the crafting, with the new wood you have. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. But for now, I'm just going to wait here throughout the night. I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time. Bye!